Meeting recording has started.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome our partners and thank you for joining today's session about the Avaya mid-market solutions. Last session was about the Avaya Centrum applications. Today, the next session will be about the Avaya mid-market unified communication. My name is Hamza Al-Wahbani. I am leading the mid-market sales in MEA Turkey, and you can reach me and all my contacts details in the presentation, which I am going to share it with you. Today agenda around the IB Office platform and editions, around the SPC, about how to enable the mobility, the soft phone for mid-market and SMB customer, how we can enable the audio and video conference, how we can enable the call recording, and how we can convert and sell these kind of unified communications in subscription model. And the last thing, we will go and give you a brief idea about the Avaya endpoints. Then today in mid-market, Avaya offering you three kind of packages. Or four kind of packages. Avaya today in mid-market offering you as partners to go and sell to our customers unified communications, including the IB Office editions, mobility, soft phone, conference, endpoint, collaboration. Number two, Avaya offering you for your mid-market customers the contact center solutions, the omni-channel, the ACR or ACCS, WFO, and workspace. And the third package, which Avaya today offer you to your customers, it is the value-add applications, which the Centrum applications. We already had the session before regarding the social media connector, third-party integration, CRM, survey, callback, SMS, appointment, and case management, and auto dialer. And on top of that, Avaya today offer the customers to sell the UC and CC in subscription and cloud, or on Microsoft Azure or Amazon or on virtual machine or on customer database, but in subscription kind of payment. Then the first package today with mid-market, which you can go and sell the unified communication. Today with IB Office, we can reach up to, we can support, we can connect in one PBX, in one unified communication, in one server, up to 3,000 users with fully hybrid system, which can connect digital or analog or IB, and with built-in conference, audio conference solutions up to 500, and we can connect up to 150 branch locations with call recording and custom integration. It can be on cloud, on premise, and with built-in mobility and soft phone, and connect multiple devices. And we will go in more details about the unified communications. The second package related to the contact center, where today we can go and sell for our mid-market and customer, mid-market and SMB customers, full omni-channels, starting from voice to email to chat to SMS to fax to kind of integration to artificial intelligence with multi-channel support, with historical reporting real-time and dashboards. As well as with advanced IVR and voice recordings. All that we are going to give you a session which is which will be happening in the next week. The third package, which is related to the value-add applications, which we already had these sessions. We have around 15 applications, from call billing to call budgeting to callback to SMS connector to survey to chatbot to outboard dialer to WhatsApp connector to web click to call to social media connector and CRM connector and case management, ticketing, and customer engagement portal. You can go back and see the recording files. Then today's session will be more focused about the IB Office as a core system for mid-market customers and SMB customers in terms of unified communications. Today, IB Office can support up to 3,000 extensions. These extensions can be IB or digital or analog, or it can be soft phone. We can connect with IB Office up to 150 branch, 550 gateway. These gateways can be in different cities, in different geographical, okay? And IP Office today support hybrid solutions, which can accept any kind of IP connectivity or analog connectivity or digital. And as well as today, IP Office coming with built-in call recording and voicemail ports up to 500 voicemail port, which will allow you to receive concurrently up to 500 concurrent calls, and all of them they will listen to the greeting message, and all these 500 calls will be recorded on the same times. As well as today, IP Office coming with built-in audio conference. Every Avaya audio phone will support up to 64 conference call, and we can do that up to 500 conference call with built-in call recording. Today, IP Office support up to 1,000 SIP trunk. Okay, and high availability, and you can do your call from mobile, from device, audio call or video call with chatting, and we can integrate with social media and enable the artificial intelligence. Today, IP Office support two kinds of contact center, which the basic ACR and the advanced ACCS. In terms of IP Office editions, we have 5 editions which depend on the customer requirements. We have the basic edition, which not required any license and which will support only digital and analog. The basic edition coming without license, just when you deliver the IP Office with cards, digital or analog, to run up to 100 extension and 64 analog trunk without any kind of pre-configuration. Just plug and play the system, and all the phones will be connected, and they will take extensions by default, and you can make calls and receive calls. The only configuration which you would like to do to configure a greeting message. That's it. Basic edition that requires any license. Essential edition, if you bought one license, the essential edition, to the SD card, the system will open up to 384 hybrid extensions where you can connect analog phone, digital phone, IP phones, and you can connect up to 204 analog trunks. The essential edition will be fully system up to 384 extensions, can be IP or digital analog, up to 128 SIP trunk, up to 204 analog trunk. But with essential and edition, we cannot enable the mobility, we cannot enable the call recording, we cannot enable the high availability. With essential edition, we can connect up to 32 branches connected together to do voice over IP calls between the branches. But if we go to the preferred edition, we just add one license to the system, preferred edition, that will enable the system to accept, to enable the mobility with adding license of mobility power user. And we can enable the call recording with adding the license of media manager to call recording. And we can connect between 32 branches and do high availability between the branches. That's the preferred edition. The difference between the preferred and essential: preferred accepting mobility and soft phone, preferred accepting media manager, preferred accepting high availability, while the essential cannot do that. But to enable the preferred edition, we have to connect UC card from Avaya or external server. We need the external server mandatory if there is a call recording, but if there is no call recording with customer and we just need soft phone and voicemail bro, we can use the Avaya UC card. Basic edition and essential edition will support up to 6 port of voicemail board of auto attend. Preferred edition will support up to 40 board. 4 will come for free, and you can increase the number of voicemail boards up to 40. But in preferred and essential will support up to 380 extensions only and 32 sites. But if the customer wants to go more than 384, then we will bring a server and we will put the server edition license there, and the system now will start support up to 2,000 extensions. 2,000 extensions with server edition, plus the system will support up to 250 SIP trunk, and the system will support up to 150 voicemail bro, voicemail channel, while in preferred only 40 and essential only 6. And the system will support up to 250 conference call. But if the customer, and we can connect with Surfer Edition up to 32 branch with full high availability. But in case the customer wants more than 32 branch, more than 2,000 extensions, then we will go with Select Edition. The Select Edition will put only one license in that server, and the system will connect up to, will reach up to 3,000 extensions. We can connect up to 150 branch, and we can connect up to 500 SEPTRAN, and we can do 512 conference, and as well as we can reach up to 500 board of voicemail auto attend. Okay, that's the Select Edition. Then for big mid-sized customers, more than 2,000 extensions, we will go with Select Edition. For mid-sized customers, more than 384, we will go with Surfer Edition. For small customers, less than 384, we will go with Preferred or Essential. Select Edition, Surfer Edition required two kind of deployment. Today, Avaya will give you flexible deployment. Avaya will give you the option to go with Avaya servers or to use your servers and take from the Avaya the software only, or you can use the Avaya IP Office 500 V2 if there is any kind of TDM connectivity, analog or. But if all the system is IP and the trunk is safe, then you have the options to go with Avaya servers, to go with virtual machine, or to use your own server, or to deploy them on the cloud. Okay. With high availability today, in terms of Preferred Edition, we can do high availability between two IP offices. But we have to, one of them should be a Preferred Edition. And that can be done by the license SCN. We have to put SCN license in that branch and SCN license in other branch to connect between them, to do voice over IP calls and to activate the high availability. And once we connect between the two branches, we can do desk-to-desk dialing. We can make paging conference between the branches, hot desking. Someone can move to any branch and use any phone as extension, log in, log out. We can make call backup and conference. We can centralize the voicemail and greeting message for all. And in terms of server editions, what we need just to duplicate the server and to duplicate the Surfer Edition license, or duplicate the servers and duplicate the Select Edition license. That means we need a primary server, secondary server without duplicating any license. Only we need two lines of item. We need to duplicate the hardware server, and we need to duplicate the Surfer Edition or Select Edition license to have full high availability. Then any phones connected in the primary in any branch to the primary, if the primary down, all the phones will be connected automatically to the secondary. Even the gateways in the branches, if the primary down, they will connect it automatically to the secondary server. That's the kind of high availability for 2,000 extensions or for 3,000 extensions. And the high availability will support the IP phones. Sorry for that. And the high availability will support the IP phones, the SIP phones, the voicemail, the 1X, the hunt group, any incoming call routing, and any WebRTC integration. Today, with Preferred Edition, with Surfer Edition, with Select Edition, we can enable the soft phone in desktop or mobile, which is the Avaya iX Workplace. We need just the power license for every user. And this soft phone will enable you to do video call, audio call, and control your meeting, see the history, the messages, and as well as do chatting and change your presence, okay? And as well as you can use it for the audio conference for free, but for the video conference, we need to enable the video system. We need to connect that with Avaya Space, or we need to connect that with Avaya XT devices, with SMB9 or with Avaya Equinix video conference system. Then with Avaya soft phone, we can do audio conference up to 64. We can do video point to point, but if we need to do multiple video calls, we need to buy the Avaya XT devices or SMB, any kind of video conference in Avaya or Avaya or Equinix, or we can connect that to Avaya Space to do conference call. Okay, as well as if you with power user, you can enable the meet me conference, so you can click from the from Outlook or from web interface. You can add up to 64 people and select the time and day and date, and the system will call them and bring them to one call. That's the Meet Me conference, which we can enable it through the Outlook or through the web interface. As well as today we can integrate our mobility, our soft phone with third-party desktop integration. We can enable our soft phone as a plug-in on Microsoft Google application like Office 360, like Microsoft Link, like Microsoft Teams, like Outlook, like Salesforce, to enable the presence, the click to call, the directory, so we can let the customer to handle the calls, receiving calls through the third-party desktop application. So if he are using Outlook, we can enable a plug-in on Outlook to handle the calls without shifting between the Outlook and Avaya IX Workplace, the soft phone. As well as the same for Google Chrome or Office 360 or Skype for Business. We can enable all of that. As well as today in mid-market, we have one license. The name of that license, web collaboration. If someone in the company would like to do a web collaboration, to share a presentation, to have a meeting internally, he can buy the one license web collaboration, so it will enable him to send the link of meeting to 64.1, and they can click to join from web browser. They can see the presentation, the whiteboard. He can share with them the document, and he can talk to all of them in one call. That's internal web collaboration, not on the cloud. But what we are doing today, that's cloud web collaboration through Avaya Space. As well as today with IB Office, we can enable the call recording. On Preferred Edition, we need external server. On Server Edition and Select Edition, we don't want any external server. We can use the same server. Just we need the license of Media Manager, one license per system. But how many number of calls we can record on the same time, that's depend on the voicemail boards channel. Then we have to take care about the voicemail boards, and we can enable the call recording for all incoming calls, all outgoing calls, and all the calls between the extensions. And we can let the supervisor or someone to access to the web portal and start filtering and searching for the calls and listen or send by email or keep them in the storage. Okay, this kind today as well as in Avaya we can sell the unified communication as a one premise, as a capex, or we can sell them as a opex. But in terms of Avaya subscription, the idea here, how the customer can move from CapEx payment to OpEx payment. So if the customer asks, yes, I need the hardware, for example, but I don't want to take care about the license every year, the support every year, the number of SIP trunk, number of branches, number of voicemail ports. I don't want to take about the renewal. Yes, today in subscription we enable, we allow the customer to buy only the user license, that's it, and all the license will come as a free for him. For example, if the customer today asks, I need 100 extension phone, then we will sell him 100 license only, but he can add SIP trunk up to 500. He can use all the voicemail boards. He can connect up to 150 branch. He can use the system with full capacity without, and the support will be automatically, the renewal will be automatically. That means the customer just, he has to pay for Avaya monthly for every user, and that's it. That's the kind of. Then if the customer wants to use the full mobility, the full unified communication, and he would like to expand in the future without touching, without talking to Avaya in terms of licensing, if he would like to reduce the first day cost, then Avaya can offer you a subscription for 1 year or 3 years. If the customer go for 3 years, that means we can sell him as well the phones in subscriptions, the 3 years. But 1 year, then he cannot buy the phones in subscription, and he has to pay for all of them. We have three kinds of license. We have the basic license, which we enable only phones, no soft phone, no mobile soft phone. Or essential, he can use hard phone and soft phone on PC only. If he going to buy the power user, that means he can use a hard phone, soft phone on mobile, soft phone on PC with full web calibration, meet me conference, and web application integration with SFDC, Google Web, and Google Chrome, and third-party desktop applications. Then customer has only to select one of these license, and that's it. But all the SIP trunk will be free, all the voicemail ports will be free, all the branches will be connected free. That means, and the support will be free, the renewal every year will be free, and he just will pay only for one license per user. As well as if the customer would like to enable the video conference, the web collaboration, today we are offering our customers the Avaya space. So he can pay for Avaya for every user, power user or business user, which will allow him to make a video conference with collaboration, with share presentation, chatting, share upload files with unlimited storage, depend on the user. We have a business up to 200 users. We have a power up to 500 concurrent users on the same calls. This will enable the customer to do a video conference and web collaboration with monthly payment. Okay, this is all what I have today on mid-market unified communication. And not only that, today Avaya allow you to connect many kind of phones and devices. And what's the new idea about the devices in Avaya phones? What's the new idea about the telephony? We have the today the new idea of IP phones. The first one, how to connect these IP phones in Wi-Fi. Today, some of Avaya phones, you can connect them without Cat6 cables, without networking, just to the access point. That's the Wi-Fi. And some of Avaya phones today, you can connect them to the Bluetooth, and some of them, they are using the NFC, where you can connect two devices by pairing, and the DECT solutions. This kind of new technology in wireless in Avaya phones. So today in Avaya we have digital phones, which is the 14 series. We have 95 series, the old one, and we have the IP phones, which is the G series. We have the G139, the G179, the G159, and the G189, and we have the hospitality phones and the video phones, executive phones, and we have the headset and wireless and conference phone and the huddle camera. We will take an overview about every type. Not only that, all these phones in Avaya, you can go and sell them in as a SIP. You can connect them to the third-party PBX. So you can go and sell them as a SIP phones to the third-party PBX, like a 3X, like Zang, like any kind of, like Huawei, for example. You can connect all of these phones as a SIP phones. Okay, for the G series, the only two phones supporting wireless and Bluetooth, the G159 and the G179. These two phones support a Bluetooth and wireless by adding one piece. Okay, by adding the G series, the G100 series wireless module. Okay, then if you connect that wireless to these two phones, they will support wireless and Bluetooth. So you can do your calls, you can connect to the network through wireless. Also, we have today Avaya Vantage phone. We have the K155 and the K175 with built-in full Android and today Avaya came with the new Avaya Vantage 3 series, which is more 3 times faster from the before, which come with built-in Avaya Space application, and you can plug and play. And as well as today, we can sell the Avaya Vantage for subscription if the contract in 3 years with some dollars only. Today, Avaya also can offer you the headset with many types of connectors, and sorry. And the hospitality phones. Today in hospitality phones, we have the IB and SIP phones, which is H229, H3, H239, H249, and we have the analog phones, which is H209, H219. These phones we can today go and sell them for the hospitality and for hotels. As well as today for the conference, for the audio conference, we have the analog phones B149, B159, we have the IB phones B179, B199, B189, and we have the IB with DECT connectivity, which is B169, where you can connect it in any room with DECT solution. As well as today Avaya offer you the Avaya DECT phones, where you can connect them through the DECT solution, the DECT cell station. Okay, and we have today 2 kind of series. We have the 3.7 series and we have the D2 series, where we can use them as DECT phones with wireless connectivity. The last thing is the Avaya huddle camera. Today Avaya has 4 kinds of cameras. We have CU360, we have CU360 and HC50 and 20 and 10, the new one. These cameras, you can use them, sell them with any kind of personal devices, with video conferencing, and for any kind of solutions and any kind of organization. The good thing with Avaya CU360, it is a video conference system where you can use it for personal use with full Android. You can download your own application on this camera and use it for your application, or you can use it for Avaya Spaces. The CU360 today, it comes with Avaya Space built-in application, so you can use it to do the video conference, or you can use it as optional too with third-party desktop, third-party cloud applications, like for example Skype for Business, and you can connect it with your network and do your video conference, sharing, presentation, and whiteboard. And you can use this device, the hub device, to connect your laptop or connect another camera to the same CU360. Then this device hub will allow to share anything on your desktop through the CU360, because some of the customer will ask how I can share my laptop through the CU360. Okay, then today in mid-market, we are talking about the flexible deployment. So we can go to our customer, sell SMB customer who is asking only for digital or analog, go to the customer asking for fully IB or hybrid, go to the customer who asking for 2,000 extensions or 3,000 extensions with 1 branch or 150 branch with 1 SIP trunk or 500 SIP trunk with 1 analog trunk or 204 analog trunk. With call recording, with mobility, with soft phone, with any kind of connectivity, wireless or Bluetooth, we have the flexible deployment. And we can sell all in one communications today, collaboration. Today we can sell the unified communication, the UC, the mobility, the contact center, any kind of applications, the soft phone, the call recording, the conferencing, that we can deliver all in one. Today, as well as we have the idea of cost-saving applications. So our built-in video conference, our built-in audio conference, we are allowing the user to use any device to connect as extensions, mobile, laptop, that mean of cost-saving applications. And we have the complete mobility solution. So the customer today can work from anywhere. The customer today can connect all the branches. The customer can connect the phone from anywhere and work from anywhere. Not only that, we can integrate our IB Office with any kind of CRM, social media, out of the box applications integration. And we have two kinds of contact center, and as well as with full reliable and secure system. We have the full security in IB Office, starting from the SBC and from the built-in and internal security. And our system is scalable to reach up to 3,000 users from 5 users. That's the key capabilities today in IB Office. So, sorry for this short presentation, but because we start late, and if you have any question regarding the IB Office, more details, I'm going to share with you two presentations. This one it's a brief presentation about the mid-market, and I will share with you the full detailed presentation, which is 5 times of this presentation, which will give you more details, more specifications about every single feature in IB Office, which will help you to sell, to present, to go to your customer and understand the full solutions. Thank you very much. If you have any question, please let me.